Hello, chemistry and the community students. I'm going to go over what we did in class today, Thursday, October 8th. So I'm going to use 2B's Chem Com Google page as the example page, but if you're in 4B, it'll look exactly the same. So the first thing you want to do is click from Stream to Classwork, as always, and then scroll to Thursday 10-8. You'll notice parts of the atom, periodic table of the elements, and subatomic particles homework. What you need to do first is open up periodic table of the elements, and you'll see it open like this. What you want to do is click on the down arrow and open with Google Docs. That way you can click back and forth and you don't have to close anything. So it'll open up, it'll look like this, which is more or less what we had. These get a little bit moved around, but that will be okay. So now that you have this open in its own tab, go back to classwork, click the back arrow, and you're going to open up subatomic particles homework. Okay, so you click that open and it looks like this. Actually, it will look like this. So what you want to do to make this big enough to type in is go to the little magnifying glass with the plus sign, the zoom, and I'm going to zoom this into 100%. Now we're going to click in the boxes and we're going to fill in the missing information. Very simple. So this top arrow is pointing to this top number right here, which if we look at the periodic table, it's right here. It's called the atomic number. So we're going to type that in. That's the atomic number. The next box is pointing at the letter O. So if we look at our periodic table for help, right below the atomic number is symbol. And I know these got a little mixed up, but it's still in the right order. So we're going to type symbol. And below that, it's pointing to the word oxygen, which is the name. So we're going to type in element name. Perfect. And the last one is going to be the atomic weight. So that's how you do the top boxes. Now, you notice that the number of protons, the atomic number, and the number of electrons are all the same until I tell you differently, which won't happen today. And then the neutrons, you take the mass minus the atomic number. Or to make it easy, the big number minus the small number. Okay, so you see the first row is done for you. Boron, the symbol is B. Mass number is 11. If you look at the periodic table, 10.8 rounds up to 11. The atomic number is 5, protons is 5. Neutrons, you do 11 minus 5 to get 6, and electrons are 5. So sodium, we have to look it up on the periodic table, and if you do that, you see the symbol is Na. So we're going to put Na in here. They gave you the mass number and the atomic number. Now remember, the number of protons is the same as the atomic number, and the number of electrons is the same as the atomic number. Once you get one of those three numbers, you have all three. Now to get the neutrons, you do 24, the mass number, minus 11, the atomic number. Quick math in my head gets me the number 13. So the next row, you can see we're missing the element name, but we have the symbol and we have the number of electrons. So if we have number of electrons, that number is the same as the number of protons, so we'll put 39. It's also the same as the atomic number, 39. Now we do 89 minus 39 to give us the number of neutrons, which is 50. So now we just have to look up Y on the periodic table right here. And if you zoom in, you'll see that that's yttrium. And I'll type that in for you. There you go. Now let's do the next row together. And then I'm going to give you some time to work on this on your own. So we have copper. Let's look it up on the periodic table. Copper is Cu. That's its symbol. Cu. The mass number for copper, you look it up, oops, here we go, is 63.5. Let's round that up to 64. We have the atomic number is 29. The number of protons will be the same as the atomic number, and the electrons will be the same. So now, what I want you to do is pause the video here and finish the rest on your own. So push pause now. Okay, I'm assuming you've worked on the rest on your own. So let's go through and make sure you're correct. So here is my answer key. I'm going to zoom this to 50% so I can fit the whole thing on here. So if you need to pause the video here, pause it. Double check your answers against mine and make sure you got them right. Once you've double checked your answers, you can close your assignment, go back to the classwork tab, and hit turn in for this assignment. This is 10 points, okay? Now the other thing we did today, and I'm going to close these out, close out the periodic table, is I have this parts of the atom assignment. So you open this up and it tells you to use the notes in the topic of 10.1. So you go to 10.1 and you open up the notes, and it says even in the assignment, start on slide number 9. So once this opens up, you can click down to slide number 9. There it is, and the answers all go in order. The point of this is to have you go back and just reread so it comes back into your memory what we did last block. So those are your 2 assignments to get done and turned in for today. And that's all we did. So if you were absent today or you missed part of it, watch this video and then you'll be able to catch up. Thank you.